As we all know, a couple days ago, Trump almost got assassinated. The whole situation's getting weirder and weirder, with conspiracy theories getting out every day, and the most popular one is being that all of this was a setup. There is also a shit ton of misinformation spreading like wildfire from this, and a lot of sick people coming onto social media saying, "How did you miss? You were right there, inches away, and you fucking missed! You fired like 8 shots, you fucking moron!" The funniest thing on this whole situation is that, like him or hate him, this pig goes fucking hard. This dude is like 80 years old and he rises from the floor after getting shot with a wave of people in the background, the US flag behind him being moved by the wind, with bodyguards surrounding him as a human shield, and he just raises his fist as the crowd goes wild and applauds as blood falls down his face from the injury. Like it or not, this whole ordeal just secured his spot on the presidential election. He is gonna become the next president. The dude that wanted him dead to not become the president quite literally just had like, "Here man, just have it," and gives him the spot of president of 2024 and forward. Bro is quite literally also a JoJo stand user. He felt the bullet a whole second before it was gonna even go into his skull, and then just rotated his head a centimeter and only got the tip of his ear blown off. I am not a Trump supporter or a Biden supporter, because one of them is a fucking convict and the other one is a pedophile who can't keep his eyes open because it's past his 2 p.m. bedtime. There is not a right answer to any of these. Our government is going to hell. Our government is being governed by a bunch of Jurassic Age men. But what I am going to say is that I do not think that this was staged like at all. I do not think that an 80-something-year-old guy is going to make a whole stage setup plan of a fake assassination where his ear is blown off. Bro is too old for that. He's literally about to die, and some of you guys think that this is staged? A lot of people are also saying that the Secret Service of the US, aka the ones that were supposed to protect Trump from any snipers and major threats that are far away, did a horrible job, and I totally agree with that. It is mostly my opinion, but they were not quick at all. People saw the shooter on the roof way before he was going to shoot, and they just kept yelling, "Hey, police! There is a fucking shooter right there!" and pointing to the shooter that was literally on the roof, like 300 feet away, and the police was like, "Huh? What? Where?" And they just kept going back and forth, and the one who actually shot the shooter dead was one of the Secret Service men, but they didn't even give him the green light. He saw him, but he was waiting for a green light that never came until shots were fired, and then he had to shoot him. Or that's what I've seen so far, because information is still coming out every single second. Some people are saying it's kind of weird for a 20-year-old to do all of this, but I do not think it's weird. Have y'all seen school shooters? They're literally teenagers. I think it would have been more understanding if it was like a 30 or 40-year-old, you know, those diehard government fans, those really patriotic people. But a 20-year-old isn't something so far out of reach. I do hope that every victim that was there gets better from all the injuries, and I hope that this doesn't happen again, because it hasn't happened since 1981, with the failed assassination attempt on Ronald Reagan and the actual assassination with JFK, or at least in the US, because there is a lot of assassination attempts everywhere that's not in the US kind of often. There was something really curious that gave me a lot of thought too. The fact that when the government is trying to get rid of someone, they first try to cancel you by spreading a lot of rumors and misinformation about you. Then they try to convict you for something. In this case with Trump, for hiring some porn star and covering some shit with money, which in my opinion is really fucking dumb. I don't know, I just find it kind of weird that we're making a big deal about some president hiring a porn star. That happens like everywhere. It's kind of normal. And then they try to kill you, which it just happened. I do find that weird, that every single thing that happened, and I can't wait on more lore for this because it's really interesting. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. That's the video for today. See ya.